Hello. I get to do something incredibly fun today, and don't let this t-shirt lead you astray because it's not Taylor Swift related. It's Billie Eilish related. So Billie is dropping a new album, her third studio album, this Friday. However, I live in Los Angeles, which means that I get new albums Thursday night at 9 p.m., which is honestly a perk of living here. The main perk of living in Los Angeles is that there's always fun events going on here, especially because Billie was born and raised in Los Angeles. So tonight, when the album drops at 9 p.m., she is doing an album release party at SoFi Stadium here in Los Angeles. The tickets were free, and I got one. I'm so excited. So she did one in New York last night, so I've seen little clips and tidbits of like generally what the night will look like. But other than that, I don't know anything about the event, and so tonight should be an adventure. And I figured it was worth filming because this is pretty freaking cool. I really don't know what to wear tonight. It's kind of overcast today. I'm thinking I have this like kind of corset looking top, but it's like very comfy that I could wear with a skirt and a jacket maybe, I think is what I'm leaning towards right now. It looks like for this particular era of Billie, we're going back to the darker colors. I know she's talked about how her Happier Than Ever era was an accident and not necessarily something that she meant to do for like the whole album cycle. So I'm very interested to hear tonally the shift from Happier Than Ever to this. But I loved Happier Than Ever, so I'm also a little bit nervous. Okay, so the first time I heard Billie was in college. Sam will forever and always rightfully claim that she was an early Billie listener. I think it was Bellyache when it was a single before it was on the EP that we listened to on repeat in the car. We also truthfully listened to Phineas a lot more than Billie before her first studio album. We loved New Girl by him, but that was the first that I was like really aware of her until When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go came out. That came out when I was doing my internship here in Los Angeles. And it came out over spring break when my family had come to visit me. And Summer, my little sister, is 6 years younger than me, and she had become a huge Billie fan. She's always been a little more a goth and emo than I ever was. And she loved Billie from the start. So she was counting down the days to that release. I had to work the day that it came out, and so I listened to it all the way there and all the way back so that when we got back we could talk about it. But anyway, I don't think that there's any denying that like that album is truly lightning in a bottle. They're both so talented, and I think I'll continue to always love their stuff, but there was something so particular about that album that just felt so magical. I'm trying to think my favorites on the album. I have a ranked list somewhere, of course. Off of that album, Zany's my favorite. I love Wish You Were Gay, All the Good Girls Go to Hell, Illamillo, which I've heard that this new album, I think she said in an interview that this new album is more similar to Illamillo. When Happier Than Ever came out, I was living in Los Angeles, and I actually got to work as a PA at the Disney Plus premiere of the little concert that they had filmed at the Hollywood Bowl with the LA Philharmonic, which was really cool. It was on the roof of the Grove parking lot, and the whole like short little film thing was supposed to be Billie's love letter to Los Angeles. So it was extremely cool to listen to all of that music and hear her say those things about Los Angeles while you could see Griffith Observatory and the Hollywood sign and downtown and Beverly Hills and the ocean and the mountains and everything that makes LA what it is. I'm moving the trash that's in the background because I didn't realize it was there, and that's quite annoying. Obviously, my top fave off of that album is Happier Than Ever. I think that is an absolutely magical song that captures that feeling in a relationship so extremely well, and is so cathartic and can be so cathartic in so many different ways and in the context of so many different relationships. And I'm so thankful to her for like giving that experience to people. My other fave is Getting Older. I think is an absolutely beautiful and gut-wrenching song, and came at a time when I was, you know, living on my own in Los Angeles for the first time, and was truly just feeling that song in such a deep way. I absolutely love the second half of Goldwing. Summer always makes fun of me because the first half kind of creeps me out, but I really, really love the second half. Outside of Happier Than Ever though, my favorite song of Billie's is Watch off of her EP. That is my all-time favorite. I have a very personal connection to that song, and I think it's so good. And Billie has said on multiple occasions that she hates that song and wishes that she hadn't put it out, or at least that it's like her least favorite of her songs, and that makes me so sad. I also love a lot of her other singles. I love Bored, that's one of my favorite of her songs. Everything I Wanted, Come Out and Play. So Summer got to come out and visit me, and we went to the Happier Than Ever tour for her birthday, and that was the first time that either of us had seen Billie perform. It was fantastic. Obviously, if you've seen any videos of it, I mean, she's just a fantastic performer. Summer, I think, recorded the whole concert on my phone, so I'm pretty sure I have videos of absolutely everything, but the highlight was 100% Happier Than Ever. I'm really excited to see what this new album sounds like, mostly because I think it's so interesting how openly her and Phineas have talked about being in such a rut when they were starting to make this album, and how What Was I Made For that they made for the Barbie movie was so instrumental in helping them move forward. I think she's so cool that she's doing this. I know listening parties aren't a new thing, but to do them on such a large scale feels so cool. She also like is free to go to the listening party, but then she also, her and her team set up free shuttles from different areas of LA to help bring people in, which I thought was so extremely cool. So I'm driving a little bit closer to the Kia Forum where it's taking place, and then taking one of the shuttles in from a little bit closer. First though, I'm gonna go to LACMA, which is the LA County Museum of Art on Wilshire. It's not my favorite museum in LA, which is quite funny since it's like the LA County Museum of Art, but they have an exhibit there right now for Ed Rushka, which I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's one of my favorite artists, and they have supposedly just a shit ton of his work out right now. So while I'm down in that area, I am going to go check that out. This is perfect. This is the message that Summer just sent me.
I just thank you all so much, and I love to see all of your faces, and I am about to go over there, and I'm gonna press play, and I'm gonna let the entire thing play front to back, and I'm not gonna stop it. Okay, I'm pressing play. I'm pressing play. I'm pressing play. I'm pressing play.